I'm Dana, your host today, and behind the camera we have Julia and we have director Stephanie. Now, what are we making? We are making kibbeh. So, I want to explain the steps to making kibbeh, or have our wonderful cooks here explain the steps. So what's the first thing, Cleo, that we do to make kibbeh?
I measured out the bulgur, the fine crushed bulgur, and I am soaking it. So I'm waiting for the hot water to pour over the bulgur until this swells and softens up. And then I make one cup of that to 1 cup of meat.
Okay. So one step is to have the bulgur made. Half of the amount of bulgur, if you use, in other words, 2 pounds of meat, you need a cup of bulgur, I believe is what she said. Okay, so over here we have Chef Marilyn. And Marilyn, what are you doing?
I am making a filling for the kibbeh. And it consists of the lamb, and you can use beef in the place of the lamb if you wish, and onions, and we're toasting pine nuts. Andy's doing that, and we'll add that to the filling. So it will be ready once the layers are finished that Cleo's doing.
Okay, great. And then here in this bowl,
you're not quite on the fire.
And here in this bowl we have some grape leaves. And you buy the grape leaves, well they come from a grape leaf tree, but we actually bought them. Recommended Orlando brand, which you can buy at a lot of international markets or a Lebanese market. And actually Orlando brand comes from California. Then you take each leaf out of the... Stephanie, why don't you explain what happened with that?
Okay, well, I believe they rinse the leaves first to get the brine off of them. And then we just cut the stem, just cut the top part of the stem off. Not too much, just a little.
Roughly right now we're at 8 cups of each bulgur and meat, 3 teaspoons of salt.
Right. Yeah.
So now she's putting in some finely chopped onion, about a cup.
Cup?
It looks like about a cup, cup and a half. So it's a combination
1 teaspoon.
And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon?
Usually I try to
So they're layering about a 3/4 inch thick layer on the bottom of
See,
the
you
pan.
can't do that when you do the top layer.
Yeah, I got
You
you.
can't press it like that. That's what I do then is frost that with
Cream cheese or something?
cream cheese or
Okay.
yogurt.
Or you could do just a Greek yogurt, right?
Well, I've never done it, but I'm tempted to try it. I think that would be, if you do it with yogurt, you need to...
They're on dish duty.
Dish duty, yeah.
just put it in here and flatten it. And then we'll add another layer in just a minute. And we're going to make it about the dimensions of that. And don't make it too thin, because Jane and I were talking, we think the top layer should be thicker than the bottom.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, I can't remember. You do, Andy. You're good at this.
Flip it over.
Here.
Now move
Move it this way.
Not too bad, we
We'll
got
have
a
to
little
kinda
off, yeah.
Smear it over that way, I guess now.
Welcome to part 2 of the Cleo and Marilyn cooking class. For this class, we are making grape leaf rolls. We showed you the grape leaves, I think, earlier. So we've cut off the stems, as we told you. Marilyn, explain what you want us to do next and what the filling is.
We're going to take a little bit of the filling and we're going to make it like a cigar in the center. And you don't want to get too much because the rice is going to expand. Now, Cleo, show me how you do it when you do the whole leaf. Will you?
Oh, I put them in the corner.
Well, show me what you do, because I don't do it this way.
Oh, you don't?
Really weird
Well,
is our environment.
It sounds like it. I sometimes do. This is a big leaf, like a diaper. Yeah.
Okay, I see
Oh,
what
that's
you're doing.
easy, okay.
All right, and so you roll them up, and then you put them on the part that is,
The
bottom
end.
part. You put that in the pan, that
Put the seam down.
seam down.
Oh,
Thank
so you don't need to seal it. Just
No,
goes in.
no. So I'm gonna give you each some leaves, and you can start rolling. Now, that's too much, I think, Andy.
Before you do that, Marilyn, tell us what is in the mixture
Oh,
that
it's,
we're rolling.
It's 1 part of rice to 2 parts of meat with cinnamon and salt mixed in.
Okay, and the rice is Uncle Ben's original, not the quick. Is
That's
that
what I
right?
feed my chickens.
You want long grain rice.
You want long grain rice, okay.
Right.
So we rolled the grape leaves, put them in a pan.
And it works best, according to Marilyn, if each layer is alternated in direction. So if the bottom layer is in like this, the next layer will be like
Oh, okay.
that. And that way it's a little easier to lift them out each time.
Okay.
And then you cover it with water, just leaving the top layer uncovered.
Oh, so there's water.
So, yeah, there's water. And she heats the water and pours in hot water over it.
Okay.
And once all that is done, then it takes about 45 minutes to cook, and it will have a lid on it when it
35
cooks.
minutes.
Okay.